Hello everyone, I'm Fluffy Armchair Admiral and this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So today we will going to continue our expansion, I guess, well, our growth in this game. In previous episode we fixed another car from our list or from our orders, and today is not gonna be any different. I'm still trying to set up this business and still trying to, let's say, build up some funds so that I can start visiting junkyard and fixing actual cars that I can flip throughout just restoration instead of working for somebody else. But first, there is that part of the game that requires you to grind a little bit, let's say. So you need to fulfill some of the repair tasks in order to make money, and you can then invest those money into building up your garage, setting up all the equipment that you're gonna need in order to restore cars from junkyard and then flipping them with a profit. So that's what we are going to do today. I'm not going to do a full restoration just yet, but I'm aiming for it. So let's head into the game and let's see what today's episode is all about. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm losing words. Oh my goodness me. Right. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I'm on level 7. Ooh, that is an improvement from the last time, isn't it? Yeah, it's not exactly where you finished, Admiral. Yeah. I know. Right, so, when you are not looking, or since the last episode, I did a couple of those normal orders so that I can earn some money, farm some credits. Those are usually very simple tasks that doesn't really yield you a massive profit. But anyway, they contribute to your level. That is very useful. And obviously, they give you some precious money. And today we are going to invest that money to build up our garage, at least a little. So let's head on to Toolbox. That's where we're gonna start today's episode. Right, so there are 2 tabs in the Toolbox. If you've never played Car Mechanic Simulator, that is pretty much the first time I'm playing myself. So yeah, welcome. Right, you got 2 tabs. First tab is your skill level. So that's where you can get all those skills that your mechanic can use in order to do various things. And we can speed up, let's say, putting screws and bolts in or out. We can improve our agility in order to make our mechanic a marathon runner for some reason. We can send him to a gym so he can lift all those engine parts or tires a little bit faster. We can make him a great entrepreneur, and he can be good at prices and pricing things, or negotiations, so that we can get those precious discounts. Or we can make him a mechanic. Yeah, there's only one column that will actually make him a mechanic and allow him to restore parts. And that's what I'm investing in first. You first need to be a specialist in order to, like, become anyone else. So become a specialist first by training Renovator. That's what I did. Up to level 3, which is as far as I can go at the moment. The next skill point will cost me 4. Well, the next skill will cost me 4 skill points. Unfortunately, I got only 2. Hopefully, we will be able to fix this in today's episode and eventually invest into Renovator 4. That will definitely increase our incomes. But I'm not in Toolbox for this. I'm here for Garage and Tools expansion. So, we need to be able to do a few things. First of all, restore our precious parts that we take off from those broken cars and make them better. Because that's how you turn profit. You don't buy a new brake discs, you restore them, yeah, and that gives you a massive profit. Same goes to other mechanical parts, yeah, you can actually restore them instead of buy a new ones, and the difference in price is massive. So that's what I want to invest in first. Obviously we can invest in paint shop for 15 grand and eventually be able to change the colors of our cars, and that will eventually give us some profits. We can invest in car wash. Washing cars is definitely one of the things that will give you slight profit. Not too large though, but yeah, definitely when you buy a junk from junkyard, or basically a scrapped car from a junkyard, just by putting it into a car wash will give you some revenue. Well, you won't make a profit just by washing car that you just bought, at least in most cases, but it will definitely reduce the loss that you have initially. And then you can work on parts, fix some parts, and you can turn it into some sort of a profit. Maybe not too much, but it's always something. Test path, it will allow you to align the wheels, align the headlights and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you can actually turn profit by just aligning wheels and headlights. But yeah, that's also an idea. Obviously that will set you back by 10,000 credits. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Salvaging is a good investment, especially if you are trying to upgrade some parts. That might be a good idea to turn some profit. But my idea is to expand my garage, so let's do it now. There we go, 10 grand spent. I will invest in brake lathe as a first thing, and a workbench. There we go. That's all I need. Engine tools. No, I don't need engine stand at the moment. It is a nice thing if you want to build an engine outside of the car, but I'm not gonna be doing that any time soon. Charger is a nice thing to have, 550 credits, and you can charge the batteries for someone. But obviously, again, I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. Tablet is a great addition, so I might, in fact... can I make the next repair with 3 grand? I could try. Yeah, let's do this. Right, I'm gonna buy a tablet. Onboard diagnostics, definitely not. At least not right now. Fuel pressure meter, 300. Electronic multimeter, that's a very expensive one, but it's a very nice tool to diagnose electrics. As a compression tester to your additional tools, test the condition of parts in the engine block. We can actually check the parts in engine without taking the engine apart. That would be very useful. Yeah, it will help us. It will help us diagnose things. As a tire tread tester to your additional tools, checks the condition of the tires. Nah, I don't need that. Fuel pressure meter, adds a fuel pressure meter to your additional tools, checks the condition of fuel system parts. Okay, yeah. I will do that. Unfortunately, I can't invest in onboard diagnostics, but that should be enough. And that's a good things to start off. Okay, let's close that. And now, let's head on to our phone. So our next story order, which is something that will bring us the best income at the moment is Hinata Moon Mark 1 Sunrise, whatever that is in real life. I'm really not that much into car to actually recognize most of these models. Somebody mentioned that the car that I've been fixing for that grandpa was Volvo 240, I think. Yeah, most likely it was. I really don't know, so well, perhaps becoming a mechanic wouldn't be a career of my choice. But it's nice to play game. Right, so let's read the story behind this bad boy before we accept it. Hello, I saw that you've got quite a good reviews, I doubt, and I thought that you'll surely handle my problem, maybe. I've been to a few experts already. Ooh, they were experts, and well, I would assume that most of the people are better expert than me. The things that each expert said and didn't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. It boils down to this constant banging. It's unbearable, okay? And the gearbox isn't working properly after the last repair. After a week, changing gear became a nightmare. Please check it and try to fix any problems. I'm counting on your honesty. It's the last chance for my car. If this doesn't do the trick, I'll have no other option but to get rid of it. Anyway, let me know what happens. Right, so this car will be a little bit of a mystery because the user doesn't really know what's wrong. We know there are problems with the gearbox, so that's what we will inspect. But there are some other problems, probably suspension. I would say banging will be a suspension. Or if it's a constant one, yeah, pistons. Yeah, I think pistons. Perhaps exhaust. Yeah. Right, let's take this order. Let's have a look at the car. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I probably could build a car wash and wash it for this guy. That's no extra cost. Yeah. No, I'm not doing charity. Right, let's bring this car to the lift. We will definitely have to inspect what's wrong with this bad boy. Faster. Huh, that's a nice license plate. Right. Let's just lift it slightly. And let's test out... Ooh, no. That's not something I want to use. Let's test our diagnostic tools. So, fuel pressure test. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so when it comes to fuel, yeah, this car seems to be doing all right. Okay, let's test another. No. I'm glad that I managed to cancel. Electronic multimeter. Let's check electric parts. Perhaps it might be electrics. There we go. And obviously for doing this sort of diagnostics, we get experience level, so it's worth to do that. It doesn't take that long, as you can see. Okay, so we checked electrics and it looks pretty okay. Let's check if we can do compression tester. Oh yes. Perhaps. Ooh, we've already discovered some broken parts. Okay. So, just as I expected, 2 pistons requires repair. And a camshaft. Ooh. So that's at least 3 parts that we've discovered. Okay, we now know that there is something wrong with this car. Something deeper than just outside. Okay, okay. Ooh, front drive shaft also needs a repair. You can already see that. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have to do? Change oil, definitely. Okay, so we've discovered that camshaft requires repair. There is much more to it. Ooh, look at this. And 2 pistons, definitely. Probably when we start to dismantle the engine, most of these parts will come to life. Let's see. Yeah. This looks okay. Constant banging. There we go. Sway bar definitely needs replacing. Yeah. Okay, so what else I can do? I can lift the car. We can go into examination mode and examine rest of the parts. And it is very, very useful to do it, especially when you get jobs like this. When the customer doesn't really knows what's going on. Because you can identify some of the parts that will require your attention. Obviously, you won't find everything by just doing examination. The game doesn't have that tools, really. So you will eventually have to take few things apart and perform visual inspection. But there we go. Wheel hub bearing. Already another part identified. And that's even before we took anything apart. Another wheel hub bearing. Yeah, so definitely front suspension will require a lot of work. Okay, let's check the middle part of the suspension. Yeah. Ooh, sway bar, drive shaft. Yeah, definitely. Right, engine. Whatever we can inspect, we will inspect. Let's find out how many parts we can discover before we even take anything apart. Yeah, we've already discovered another one. Clutch plate. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything that we can check with visual inspection. Yeah, we can't really check that. We can check how many or how much liquid there is in reservoirs, but we will drain it all anyway. Right, so let's get rid of the oil. I don't want any spillages. And since I'm gonna be taking the engine apart, I still have to get rid of that. Okay. Right, suspension. Let's start from that. Since the car is already lifted, I might as well take the wheels off and fix the front suspension. Right, what else? Rubber bearing. Oh, just look at this bad boy. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, it's hard to see, but this rubber bearing definitely will need fixing. You can't just inspect it, so you need to visually discover. Yeah, it is at 11%, so we can take this one out. We can take this one out. Ooh, this one doesn't look good. This one looks... yeah, looks really bad. Another one on 7%. Ooh, this one is also not so good. A little bit of WD-40. And there we go. We got 4 rubber bushings. Okay. What else? We need to take off that front sway bar. So that is connected to end links on both ends. So there we go. Ooh, that is a little bit too much zoom. Okay, let's take the rim off. Perfecto. We can't take that. Focus on that. Yeah, you have to come off. And you know what? I might eventually modify the options a little bit, because that automatic zoom is pissing me off. Right, front sway bar, definitely. Drive axle. Yeah, we will have to take that apart. Where is that? There we go. We can take you out. Perfect. We'll have bearing. Front drive shaft. And another wheel hub bearing. Okay. Okay. That looks good. Brake calipers. Yeah, these are looking good. Is there anything else that might be a problem? That is one rubber bushing. Can't really see the second one, but it doesn't look so bad. Let's see on this side. Yeah, this rubber bushing looks pretty okay, but the other one... Yeah, that's the question. The bolt is rusty, but it doesn't look bad. But there seems to be a problem in here. I can see some rust. Let's take that apart. Let's take this brake disc out. No. That looks okay-ish. Okay, let's put that back. Yeah, 66%. That looks okay. No need for me to waste my time and effort to fix something that's not broken. Okay. So we got first set of parts. But before we head on to buy new parts, we might try and test our new toys. So now that we got repair table, we can fix things. The problem is that not everything can be fixed. And unfortunately, everything that we took off is unfixable, is it? Okay. Wheel hub bearings, we can't fix those. Front drive shaft, yeah, we can't fix it. It's below 15%. Sway bar, we can't fix it either. 4 bushings, yeah, we can't fix those. So yeah, basically we will have to invest in new parts. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive. Expensive. Okay, the rest of the parts seems to be okay. And now that we have a tablet, there we go, we have immediate access to the shop. We don't need to run to the computer. Okay, we'll have bearing from drive shaft. Yes, please. Front sway bar. Yes, please. And rubber bushing. 4 for now. Okay, yes, please. Okay. Right, let's put that back together. So, front sway bar, there we go. Front drive shaft. Perfect. Wheel hub bearing. There we go. Drive axle. Perfect. As we are on it, we may replace rubber bushings. Or bushings. Or that rubber thingy. There we go. There we go. Some more bushings. Wheel hub bearing. There we go. Drive axle. Beautiful. another rubber bushing, and front end links. That's one of them. And where's the other one? There we go. That's the second one. And we may as well put the tire back on. Okay, that's one. And that's the other one. Okay, so this one is sorted. Let me just do visual inspection of this shock absorber. Okay, this one looks okay-ish. This one is also not too shabby. Yeah. I'd say it's in good condition. Right, exhaust was pretty okay. Now let's focus on rear suspension. So again, we need to take off the wheels. No other choice. Okay. Ooh, I can already see a problem. This rubber bushing is not good. There we go, 1%. Oh my goodness me. The other one also doesn't look so good, but we need to take the tire off. Okay, that looks okay, and we can take this bushing as well. Sway bar, can we just take it off? No, there are end links to them. Yeah, that's the rear end link. And there should be another one on this side. There we go, and that's the sway bar. Perfect. Right, we got another 4 bushings. Let's take this one off. Yeah. This one, how do you look like? Yeah, this doesn't look so good. And this one. Okay. That's another 6 bushings that we need to replace. Let's have a look at this. Shock absorbers looks okay. There is a rusty bolt in here, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. Wheel hub bearing is in okay condition. Yeah, that was inspected. But I think on this side, wheel hub bearing was... No, it was in good condition. Okay, so the inspection doesn't show any other issues at the moment. Smaller bushings seems... Well, smaller bushings. My goodness me, my pronunciation of that is terrible. I know. Okay. Looks like we got everything from rear suspension. So we need 6 of those. Okay. We need sway bar. Is there anything else we need? No. No. Okay. We need 6 of those. Thankfully they were opened, so I can delete that. We need that sway bar. Yeah, you can disappear. Okay, I think that will be it when it comes to suspension parts. So if we quickly put that back together. Okay. Where's the... Yeah, there is a bushing. Should be another one. There we go. Beautiful. And now we can put that sway bar and rear end link. There we go. And we can also put sports tire. Hopefully there is no more work on suspension. And I can fully focus on the engine, because that's gonna take a while. Right, let's go to this side. We can put this bushing in. Okay. Rear end link. There we go. Perfect. No, I don't need a tire just yet. I would have really hard access to bushings. There we go. That's one. And that's the last one. Okay. Now I can put the wheel back on. Okay, so the wheels are sorted. And hopefully that will be everything when it comes to suspension. So we got plenty of bushings, we got hub bearings. Yeah. I think suspension is sorted. Right, so we can lower the car. Right, so the engine. We need to work on this bad boy. Definitely we will have to take care of the clutch, and that is accessible from the bottom. But I first need to take a few things out. Ignition coil, yeah, we need this one, it's broken. We need this one, it's broken. And now we need spark plugs. Yeah, this one's completely busted. This one is okay. This one is busted. And this one is okay. Right, so two middle ones we need to replace. There we go. Let's take that off. Bolts. Some WD-40. There we go. Perfecto. My goodness me, another broken part. Right, timing cover. Let's start off from WD-40. There we go. Ooh, cam gear A. There we go. I first need to take... Oh, cam gear B. Now timing chain. And now I can take cam gear A. There we go. Beautiful. Now we can take off those caps. That camshaft is going off anyway. Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay. Now I need to take off some of those things. I need to really watch out on power steering reservoir because it's full. The last thing I want to do is to take out something that is full. And speaking of full things, power steering. Yep. I will have to drain it, do I? Yeah, you better do. I can take out the alternator. Do I really need to take out power steering? Nah, probably not. Okay, some more WD-40. There we go. Okay, those parts looks pretty good. I still need to take out belt tensioner. And serpentine belt. There we go. We need to take out cam gear. Perfect. Now I can take out camshaft. Beautiful. Yeah, that looks like that's everything we had to take out. At least on this part of the engine. Turbocharger. No, turbocharger looks perfectly fine. Gearbox. 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 I could take out the starter. We want to take the gearbox. Yeah. We will have to fix it. The gearbox. Okay. I think that's everything that we can sort out from the top. Now let's go under the engine. Let's take out the oil pan. Thankfully we drained it. That's the stuff. Okay. So. Visual inspection. Oh yeah, this piston. Ooh. Yeah, those two pistons needs to be replaced. Crankshaft bearing cap. Yeah, that needs to be replaced. Okay. So let's take that out. Accessible from engine bay. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. So I will have to take a little bit more of that engine apart in order to get to the pistons. Yeah, because crankshaft is at 66%. Right, but I'm still at the gearbox. What do I need to... Oh, I still need to take out front drive shafts. Yeah. Ooh, so that means tires goes off again. My goodness me. So you go off. You have to go off. Now you have to go off. Yeah, Admiral. It's a car that's front drive. So in order to deal with the gearbox, you need to take front axle. Okay. Yeah, the gearbox is okay. But the clutch... No, clutch is not okay. It doesn't look okay. Yeah, you go off. So clutch plate, yeah, you go bye-bye. And flywheel, you go bye-bye. Perfect. Okay, so we got that sorted. But I still need... What do I need? Okay, so I need to take out turbocharger. Oh, it's accessible from engine bay. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. So I will have to take out turbocharger in order to... Oh, and throttle. There we go. Yeah, I need to take off those so that I can take off the manifolds. There we go, some WD-40. I'm actually impressed how our mechanic is able to apply WD-40 from some different and weird angles. Okay, we got this one out. Turbocharger goes off. Some more WD-40. How did you manage to apply it from the top? Like, just... Oh, you can't apply it again, but... Have you seen the angle? My goodness me. Yeah, that was fairly easy, and that is fairly easy. Okay. we need to take you off. Ah, and I will have to take those caps. There we go. Yeah. Good. Nice and slow. Mostly because I can't go faster. Now I should be able to take camshaft out. And can I take... No, I need to take this roller. And fuel rails. I might as well inspect them. I mean, they were inspected and I couldn't find any problems with the fuel. Right, now I got those two pistons. Yeah. So basically I had to dismantle the entire engine. My goodness me. Okay, but everything else looks okay. So, let's quickly check if we actually discovered every single part. No, 2 of them are still not discovered. Ooh. This is a problem. That is a problem. What could that problem be? No, air filter looks perfectly fine. But there is something else that I have to fix. And I haven't discovered it. That's no good. Crankshaft is in okay condition. This roller is in okay condition. Water pump, no, it doesn't look damaged. Piston with conrod, nope. Ah, you wanna tell me that it's one of those? Yeah, it's probably one of those small bushings. Question is, which one? Yeah, I bet it's one of those. Oh, you little... Yeah, accessible from under the car on the lift. Fully lifted. Let's see if I can inspect lower suspension arm. Yes, I can. I'll just take it off and see if I need any of those small rubber bushings. No, rubber bushings were okay. Yeah, they are both perfect. And now the hardest part of this mission starts. I need to find the last 2 parts so that I can fix them. And these doesn't seem to be an engine parts. Wait, no, those couldn't be fuses. If those were fuses, I inspected that. Exhaust. No. Although there are rubber bushings. And I think there might be a problem with one of them. Shock absorbers? No, these look fine. There must be something more, but what could that be? Small rubber bushing. This one looks okay though. This one also looks okay. I don't think it's... But this one, no. This one looks a-okay. My goodness me. And now try and find Where is that one tiny little problem that you have to find? No, that doesn't look bad. No, I don't think it's a suspension part. But I also don't think it's an engine part. That is the problem. That is the problema. Where could that problem be? Exhaust? No, no. Like power steering pump? No, that looks fine. Fuel filter? Yeah, that is okay. Oh, let me check the fuel pump. Fuel pump is okay. Fuel tank seems to be fine. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. That shock absorber looks okay. That one looks okay. Yeah, I checked those. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There's definitely something that I'm missing, but I don't know what. Ooh, this is gonna be a longer journey. Finding last two parts. What could that be? If I took this apart. No, no. Suspension arm seems to be alright. I replaced the rubber bushings. Those doesn't look bad. Yeah, this one looks okay. Can I actually take this apart? Yes, I can. Yeah, that was perfectly fine. Waste of time. Let me just put it back together. Ooh. Just two parts that I haven't discovered. Or maybe... Wait. That might be light in the tunnel. Nope. Ooh. Yeah, finding last two parts. I'm sure I will have to take something more apart, and I don't know what. Oh, there we go. Crankshaft bearing. That's one thing. Yeah, there we go. We discovered one of them. Is there... Ooh, maybe that rod cap. Yeah. There we go, we found all of them. Okay, so now we can... no, not tablet. Oh, or maybe open shopping list. Yeah, it's empty. So we can now build our shopping list. So we need this one, this one. Okay, we got first page. Flywheel, clutch plate. Bearing cap, rod cap, crankshaft bearing cap. Camshaft, perfect. Cam gear, timing chain. Spark plug. Two coils, perfect. And we've sorted the bushings. So we got that sorted. So now all we have to do is to put this bad boy back together. Whew, that was a tough one. Right, so let me just start from the bottom, shall we? Whatever we can put back in. Okay, yeah. Okay, I added everything to the shopping list. I forgot to visit a shop. Right, rod cap. Two of those. No. that was 3 of those, so 1 more. There we go. You go out. Bearing cup. How many of those? 3. 3. Buy parts. Yeah, you go off. Piston with conrod. 2 of those. You go off. Flywheel. Yeah. Let's buy you. Clutch plate. Ooh, I just realized those are pretty expensive parts. Camshaft. 237. Ooh. Cam gear. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. This will be very, very tight build. Yeah. 2 spark plugs. Oh, we need to go here. 2 of those bad boys. Yeah, you go off. And ignition coil. 2 of you. Oh, wow. Just look at this. We are at 328. Phew. Right. Let's mount a part. Flywheel. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. Yeah, we can go back. Let me just adjust the camera so you can see better. Okay, yeah. Clutch release bearing, there we go. Gearbox. Beautiful. What do you want? Front drive shaft, yeah, we can put you back in. Drive axles. And yeah, we can actually put that sport tire on. There you go. Beautiful. From drive axle C, there we go. You go back in. Sport tire, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Right. Now, let's have a look under the engine. Yeah, let's put those rod caps in. Yeah. Okay. Crankshaft bearing cap. Can I put... I need to lower the car. Okay. I would probably have to take off the crankshaft in order to put the pistons from the bottom. So, let's lower this bad boy. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. You go back in. And you go back in. Perfect. Engine head. Yeah. Camshaft. Yeah. And camshaft. There we go. We might put those back together. Since we are working on this side of the engine. There we go. That's another one. My goodness me, it takes forever. There we go, another part. Very, very precise work. There we go. Camshaft cap. You go back in. Exhaust manifolds, yeah. Since we are already installing things on this side, we might as well. Turbocharger, there we go. You go back in. Okay, intake manifold. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can go back in. Perfecto. Oh, fuel rails. Yeah, I forgot about those. Install you. Let's install you. And let's install you. Perfect. And there is throttle. That's gonna take a while to put together. Those are very long screws. Perfecto. Alternator. Perfect. Starter. Yeah, we can put you on. Perfect. Block. Oh, there we go. Idler. Oh, that automatic zoom. Yeah, I will have to change that in the options to make it more manual experience. Because that camera jumps is definitely not comfy for you guys. Whoever is watching that. Obviously, after I processed the video. So it's gonna take a while. There we go. Crankshaft pulley. You can go back in. Serpentine belt. There we go. And final roller. Yeah, you seem to be okay. Let's focus on engine head. Cam gear. There we go. Got a brand new one. Timing chain. Yeah. Cam gear B. Yeah. Timing cover. That's beautiful. Engine head cover. Yeah, we can put you back in. Spark plugs. Right, we have to remember that 100% ones are the middle ones. Same goes to ignition coil. Because the game is checking what you replaced with what. And some of the stock parts might not exactly be within the range of customer expectations. So you might accidentally put a spark plug that is 1% below the minimum condition that wasn't required by the customer to be like replaced or fixed, and the game will still think that you haven't replaced the part. So you need to be wary of that. You can catch yourself in that nasty situation where you replace a series of parts, like let's say 5 or 6 spark plugs, and one of them went into the wrong place. So it's really worth noting how the game works. Right, let's finish off those rod caps. There we go. And one more. There you go. Oh, that takes ages, isn't it? Okay, now we can install oil pump. Just the 4 screws. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, engine is ready. All I have to do is to fill it. So let's do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, how do we check it? Where is... Oh my goodness me, dipstick is here. There we go, almost at maximum. So yeah, as I said, about 5 seconds and you are perfect. Just perfect. That's more than enough oil for our customer. So, if we inspect that right now, this is all nice and dandy. Oil is changed. Yeah, we just completed that task. Credits and total payout 4,631. So yeah, not bad, not too shabby, not too shabby. So let's finish this order, and there we go. And I just realized something. You know what? Yeah, I realized I didn't take a photo of this bad boy. What am I supposed to do now? I can't load the game, do I? Well, can't load the game, but I can take a nice photo. There we go. I might actually do that. I think that's gonna be a nice view. There we go. Beautiful. And that is gonna be our thumbnail. Right, guys, that was another repair. We managed to, well, jump off the bottom and push ourselves more towards being afloat again. We gained a level, so we might as well visit the toolbox and see. Yeah, we got 5 skill points. So you know what they're gonna be invested in. Yes, renovator. So let's unlock this one. And with that one, we will be able to fix some of the parts that we couldn't fix before. So, that is ABS module. Guys, that is very expensive part to buy. It cost like 900. Yeah, I think 920 credits. But we got 35% of instant repair. Cost of repairing this part at this moment will be 74 credits. Okay, so I invested 74 and that part is back at 60%. Yeah, if I will do that again and succeed, there we go. That part is at 70%. Yeah, we spent roughly around 160, 170. And for another 74, there we go. It's back at 100%. So, for like mere 300, I managed to repair a part that normally would cost me 900. So, yeah, I'm saving 2/3 on the price of that part. So that's how important it is to get those toolboxes or tool benches. Obviously, right now, I could eventually invest in another tool bench. Yes. I could go to body repair station, but yeah, I probably don't need that, do I? No. But a car wash would be a nice addition. And then we can make some credits, and hopefully, perhaps in next episode, if I will have some private time to grind a little bit, or in the episode after it, I could try and fix my first car. It won't be a full fix, but I will try to make some money out of it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I know it was very long episode. It's over an hour since I started recording. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. You now should know how to fix the next car and how many challenges there are. I'm not gonna lie, I probably over-invested a little bit. But I'm ready to, well, I'm slowly getting ready to begin and fix my own cars, which means visiting junkyard, getting those really nice cars for like a very low price, like complete junk, and turning it into something that perhaps maybe not works, but definitely is worth few grand more than what I paid for it, so that I can gain some credits. And I think if I reach around 30 grand, yeah, 30 grand day, I could try and make a full repair of something. Probably it's not gonna be like a modern car, not a chance. Parts for those are way too expensive. and it would be way too time consuming to fix it. But some older model, going from 0 to hero would be a nice thing, and I think that's how you should play this game, eventually turning more towards tuning parts, getting all that extra performance out of your cars, and then flipping them for a massive ton of money. So yeah, that's how we well, that's how we will eventually end up working on those cars. But for now, well, that's the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, I think you might consider subscribe. Yeah. There's that nice subscribe button. Press it, please. Yeah. And obviously, after you subscribe, you can follow up with bell button. This way you can get notifications every time I upload a new video. And I'm hoping to upload a new video every week. Keep your fingers crossed. So yeah, until then, well, have a great day, and bye-bye.